Oklahoma State Board of Education met today, and the new social studies standards for public school students in Oklahoma were a topic of discussion. Fox 25's Paige Taylor has more.
New social studies standards will take effect this upcoming school year, and a lot of controversy has come with these standards, including the process in which they were sent to the legislature, which was discussed again today. Shortly after the state legislature approved the proposed social studies standards, a former Oklahoma Attorney General filed a lawsuit against the Oklahoma State Board of Education. The lawsuit targeted the process in which the board passed the social studies standards. The former AG said the board did not follow its own internal rules and procedures and said there was no due process. But recently, a judge dismissed that lawsuit. In his opening remarks at Thursday's meeting, State Superintendent Ryan Walters saying he is pleased the lawsuit was dismissed and is excited to move forward with the standards.
These are the most pro-America standards in the country. They're fact-based. These are the largest history standards the state's ever seen, so you're going to see teachers dive into that. Left-wing activists are not very happy. They can't indoctrinate kids anymore, so that's too bad for them. But you know what? It's very exciting for Oklahoma parents. It's very exciting for our kids. It's frankly very exciting for us as a state and for the country.
On February 27th, the board voted to approve the social studies standards, but later board members said what they voted on was different than what they were originally sent. Discussion and possible action on the amended minutes for that meeting were on Thursday's agenda.
I think probably I'm speaking on behalf of at least some others, because I know we've discussed this 2 or 3 times in these meetings, that and I know what has happened in the court and with the legislature with the standards. On behalf of some members of the board, I believe that we still do not think the process was properly followed in the board, and I'm not going to rehash that because we've already talked about it. I believe I would make a motion that we not approve the minutes. However, I've talked to Mr. Cutmus. He says we can do them like we did the January minutes and just vote on not to approve them, but we can file them, if that is correct. So I would make that motion that now, so we don't approve them, but we file them, and that way they're off our plate.
The board did vote to file the minutes for the February meeting, with Superintendent Walters also voting yes. Reporting at the Oklahoma State Department of Education, I'm Paige Taylor.